Well, Happy New Year, everybody. It is our first break of 2020. Isn't that exciting? Hopefully, it's going to be a good one. We want to start the year off right. So, we have a handful of things we're going to be breaking tonight, but as is our norm, we are going to go over a little bit of information before we actually start ripping. So, let's go ahead and get that up and running. Feedback is automated. Anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you are instantly going to get the same in return. And then, of course, thank you is the other thing. Appreciate you being here and celebrating our new year here with me tonight on this January 1st. This is what's coming up in the days ahead. Tomorrow night, it is a case of Leaf Best of Football. Please note there is a separate bidding category for any redemption, which in that product, a redemption would be most likely for signed memorabilia of some sort, or a sealed box, or a sealed case of cards, or a sealed pack of cards, not case, pack or box, not case. Also, a full case of Bowman's Best Baseball. On Friday night, we are going to start at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. We've got a pair of new releases. It is Contenders Basketball and Contenders Football. In the basketball version of that, we're going to break a half case. They are loose boxes from a shared case. The football version of it, we're going to break the full case, but veteran base isn't shipping in that break, okay? On Saturday, it will be a case of Bowman's Best Baseball. On Sunday, that is an off night. On Monday, we're going to open a case of Optic Football. So that's how we're looking in the days ahead. Here's what you need to know about tonight. We have one free shipping break tonight. That's our autographed mini football helmets. Those will, if you hit one of those, it's going to be out the door and on the way to you no later than Wednesday, the 8th of January, which is a week from today. The free shipping stuff is pretty much always projected out a week after the fact. It may go sooner, but it would not go later than that. And if you get skunked in that break, because it is a free shipping break, typically I would hang on to your cards, your consolation cards, if you don't hit, and send it out the next time you have a package shipping. If you want it sent sooner by itself in a plain white envelope with a stamp, you hit me up and let me know. Send me a message on eBay. I'll take care of it for you. Our paid shipping breaks tonight. That's Rookies and Stars Football and Draft Picks Baseball. Those are both loose boxes from a shared case. It's half case in each instance. That should be out the door and on the way, I think by Saturday, maybe sooner, but I don't think it would be any later than Saturday. And I don't really think anybody will get skunked in that, but on the off chance if somebody did, not pull a card of any sort, not even base, you would still get consolation card or cards that would ship out when the rest of the break hits the post office. I think we're paid up on mini helmets. Let me check real quickly. We did have a couple of unpaid things, but they may have been paid in the interim. So let me take a little peek at that real quickly. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have probably some teams available in Rookies and Stars and maybe in Draft Picks as well. But the mini helmets are all paid up, so we can go ahead and get rolling with those. It is a pair of 2019 TriStar Platinum autographed mini football helmets. This is break number 3. And of course, everything we're opening tonight ended tonight, New Year's Day, Wednesday night, the first day of January 2020. Team names are on the left-hand side, winning bidders cross from each team on the opposite side. And we will put up a new spreadsheet before each product breaks. So if you're not in this break for the mini helmets, hang tight. You'll get a chance to see your name up there shortly. All right, so let's get our platinum mini helmets going. See what we can find. Hi, Nicholas. Happy New Year to you as well. Jay Allen's here looking for the Panthers in the helmets. All right, my friend. I'm going to try to find you some Panthers or a Panther or both Panthers. It doesn't matter to me. It's all good, whatever. We just hope to find something good in each of them. I'm just going to get the wrap off and the seals cut on both while I've got the little utility knife handy. And let's see what there is to find in here. All right, our first out is a Pittsburgh Steeler, and it is James Conner. And I forgot to fix our focus, didn't I? Oh, I did. Daggone it. See what happens? You cannot give me a day off. So you're going to notice that your background gets a little blurry here, and that is intentional. We're going to fix that crazy autofocus issue, though, where it likes to try to zoom in and out all the time. That's better. So this little informational card there from TriStar. Got your James Conner signature in silver there across the top. Beckett authenticated sticker on the back. And there's our Beckett paperwork over on the side. So Pittsburgh Steelers and James Conner is mini helmet number 1. And let's find out what is mini helmet number 2. Number 2 is the Lions. It is Bullet Bill Dudley. So there's your little TriStar just informational card. This is a generic TriStar insert. It doesn't really correspond specifically to this helmet, but it's just one they put in there. You've got an inscription and the autograph on top, and there is your TriStar hologram authentication sticker on the back. And doesn't look like we have any other paperwork besides this, so just the generic paper COA. All right, so we're gonna just go right ahead here and recap. It is the Detroit Lions with the throwback helmet for Bullet Bill Dudley. And our second one, of course, the Pittsburgh Steelers with the young running back, James Conner. All right, give me 1 second to get these two things safely tucked away, and then I'm going to come back and see if we've managed to get our other teams paid in Rookies and Stars, and then figure out if we're good to go there or if we may have a couple to offer up to you. I'm going to go ahead and get these Rookies and Stars out of here before I look up the other stuff, since I'm already standing up. Let's go ahead and get this out of here. Well, I guess I could have made a little bit, centered them better. I don't guess it matters, but anyway, there's our 7 boxes. So while I am checking to see where we are in terms of payment, I'm going to let you take a little peek at that information again. So if you did not hear me going over that earlier a minute ago, please take a moment, read through it, hit me up with any questions, gives you information about when you can expect your item to ship and all that fun stuff. All right, let me just check here and see where we are with things. And yeah, we have got a team available here, although I suspect I know what's going on with this, so you know what, I might just let it ride. I think this could be a time zone issue, so we might just let that go for the time being, and we'll see. We'll see how the new year treats us, if I'm sorry or not that I let it ride. One way to find out, right? Okay, so you just saw all that information. It's been up there a minute. I went over it verbally before that, so we're going to cruise right on along here into our next page. This is a 7-box break of Rookies and Stars football. It's a half case break, and that is break number 3. Of course, everything we're opening tonight ended tonight on eBay, Wednesday night, the 1st of January, 2020. And there we go. So let's get our Rookies and Stars rolling here. Jay Allen, thank you for typing in there. Jay Allen was nice enough to type in the results of our mini helmet break, because he knows that somewhere along the way here, before too long, somebody will come in and say, oh, I missed the mini helmet break. Who was it? And then we'd have to think about it. But since he was kind enough to type it in, it will remind us. I'm getting some sleeves out on the table, and then we'll get our packs out and get rolling here with this. Hi, Charles. You said not too many Lions come out of the helmets. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. There's not a ton of lions that come out. I mean, like anything else, they're in there, but you know, there maybe not as many lions as there are of some other teams, I guess. Oh no, Nicholas, you got outbid on it tonight, the night it got pulled. I am sorry, man. That's not a happy way to start your night, is it? Jay Allen, you need Falcons and Panthers in here. All right, friend. I'm going to try to find you some Falcons and some Panthers. Anybody that might have jumped in midway through, we have completed the mini helmets. This is rookies and stars. And after that, we'll do the Prism Draft Picks baseball. That will wrap it up tonight. So lots of different things going on here in rookies and stars. We'll go a little slower through this first box and discuss some of the things that we see. Well, that one's pretty easy to figure out. It's an autograph for the Dolphins for Preston Williams. So we are looking for 3 autographs, I think it is, and 2 memorabilia cards per box, or is it 2 and 2? I guess I can look right on there and see, can't I? It's 2 and 2, not 3 and 2, sorry. 2 autographs, 2 memorabilia. There will be inserts, some will be numbered, like this one, which is numbered to 35 for the Rams, Todd Gurley. Then there'll be loads of inserts that aren't numbered, and we don't worry too much about those. Then this pretty little prism. We've got some prism inserts. Some will be numbered, some won't. This one is, as you see, numbered to 50. I see a redemption already showing up for us here. The redemptions, they hang out up here in housekeeping. They stay there face down until the end of the break. We flip them all over at once and then go check them out on the Panini website. Numbered to 99. There's another insert for us. That one higher numbered. Juju Smith-Schuster for the Steelers. All the cards do ship in this. I'm sure somebody's going to ask me that somewhere along the way. So, yes, they do. That's always the case unless the listing description tells you otherwise. And this is numbered to 199. It's the Tennessee Titans Dual Relics. Another numbered card. That's the Bears and Khalil Mack. And it was numbered to 99. An example of a Crusade insert. Dan Marino, numbered to 25. Dolphins. Yeah, I told you guys, there's lots of numbered stuff in here. I wasn't kidding. There is lots of numbered stuff in here. Charles, you said numerous Cowboys and Steelers. Do you mean in the helmet breaks usually? Is that what you mean? Numbered to 49, Amari Cooper and the Dallas Cowboys. Richard, you've got the Vikings and the Chargers in here. All right, we'll try to have some luck for you on this New Year's Day, New Year's evening, I guess. See if we can't get your year started off right. That's what I'm trying to say. I didn't get it out very well, though, did I? And, all right. I see a Colt coming up on us here. Marlon Mack. And Marlon is a high-octane card set relic numbered to 125. So somewhere in this last little pile, we should have one more autograph. Oh, no, we don't. It's our redemption. Sorry. So that's an example of just a base. It is like an optic or a chrome, or sometimes called optichrome. It is not a prism, and it is not numbered, but I was just calling your attention to that fact. So you know, kind of, if it's not shiny and pretty with a lot of colors when the light hits it, that it's not going to be numbered in here either. So that's how it looks in Rookies and Stars. We'll probably go a little faster through our other boxes now that we know what we're looking for. Jay Allen says it's time for his luck to get turned around. He says his luck's been bad lately. So we'll hope we can make it better for you tonight then. I will try my best, sir. It's been a while since we've opened Rookies and Stars. I'm trying to think about, like, who's even on the redemptions in here normally. I can't even remember. Miles Boykin and the Ravens. We have a, I think it's probably going to be a relic, cross training. It's numbered to 199 for the Ravens. Here's an airborne. It is like an optichrome, but again, because it's base, it's not a prism or a refractor, also called, same thing. It is not numbered. And this little bad boy here is numbered to 5, and it's another one for the Dolphins. Dolphins have had an autograph, some low-numbered stuff. They're doing all right. Kenyon Drake, numbered to 5 on the front of that one. So Miami's off to a good start. Little Will Greer rookie card there. I just happened to notice it as it went by. N'Keal Harry, Patriots. Big time card set, relic, numbered to 100. This is numbered to 35 for the Browns, Mack Wilson. So, of course, we knew the Browns got rid of Freddie Kitchens, and now they've dumped John Dorsey, too. So, oh, they're going to be a hot mess again next year, aren't they? That is numbered to 10 for the Jets with Quincy. On a Heroes, Great American Heroes is the card set. Because I think Dorsey is the one who got them in decent shape to begin with. I mean, he's responsible for the Odell Beckham trade, drafting Baker, drafting Nick Chubb, bringing over, signing Kareem Hunt. I mean, he's made a lot of really good personnel changes. But, of course, the bad part is, I guess he was also responsible for letting Freddie Kitchens be the head coach last year. So I guess that kind of followed him down to the unemployment line. Jarrell Casey and the Tennessee Titans on a prism numbered to 25. It's our first autograph, I think, out of this box, isn't it? Numbered to 99, Gary Jennings Jr. and the Seahawks. The Rams and Jared Goff, that is numbered to, what, 50? Sorry, I had that faced around the wrong way, didn't I? It is numbered to 50 for Jared Goff and the Seahawks. Actually, I guess we may as well, since that's numbered to 50, we may as well go on and sleeve him as well. He's ultimately going to get sleeved anyway. Just as soon get it done. Numbered to 99, the Dolphins and Kenyon Drake. Riley Ridley, Chicago Bears. And there's autograph and a relic. Dress for Success is your card set on that one. Numbered to 99, that was a little Aaron Rodgers for the Packers. And that's got that box wrapped up. I guess the deal with the Browns is that they wanted to bring in, why can't I think of that guy's name? I know that guy's name. It's not Deep Podesta, is it? What is that guy's name? Anyway, he's another guy that, he doesn't live there in Ohio, but he's kind of has some VP title or something of that sort. But he's not really actively involved day to day because he doesn't live in Ohio or, you know, obviously near the team. So I think the thing is that the Browns wanted to give this guy more control and take some away from Dorsey. If you kind of read between the lines, that's what it looks like. And then Dorsey's like, whoa, you know, I don't think so. So they said, see ya. We don't mind changing up our entire front office and coaching staff every year because we're the Haslams. That's what we do. It's too bad, though. I like Dorsey for them. I thought it was a good fit. Strong Crosby is here. Ah, you had that James Conner mini helmet tonight. Well, congrats on that hit, my friend. Good way to start your new year. Ezekiel Elliott, Dak Prescott, numbered to, I believe that says 25. You've got some more dual relics there. Multicolor on both of them, which is nice. There's Kerryon Johnson for the Lions. It was numbered to 99. An airborne Tom Brady, numbered to 75. Little advertising card. And numbered to 49, George Kittle, 49ers. So, Jay Allen, what did you think about Ron Rivera getting hired for the Redskins? How do you think that fit is going to work out? You being down there in the Carolinas and being a Panthers fan. Your vanquished coach headed up to Washington. I think he'll probably be a good fit. I was glad to see him get hired. I mean, I think he's a good coach. Andy Isabella and the Arizona Cardinals, numbered 260 for Andy Isabella in Arizona. Numbered to 99, the Seahawks, John Ursua, one of the two. A Crusade TJ Hawkinson for the Lions, numbered to, see, it faces one way one time and one way another. It is numbered to 50, TJ Hawkinson and the Lions. And here is a cross-training Deontay Johnson hit for the Steelers with a pair of relics, numbered to 175. And number to 99, that was Sean Murphy Bunting for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll tell you what I think is interesting is the number of people looking at Josh McDaniels. Like, after Guy accepted the job and then backed out and said, oh, no, I think I'm going to go back to Patriots. I know I said I'd be your head coach, but I've changed my mind after you've publicly announced it. Like, I would not trust that guy. I would not want to hire that man for that reason, because he might turn around and do the same thing to you. But apparently he's on lots of people's short lists. How about that, Denver Broncos? Drew Lock, numbered to 25 for Denver. Nice little hit there. And this is numbered to 99. You have Saquon for the Giants. And another little advertising guard. I think I already cut that one, right? Yeah. Jay Allen, you think he's a good coach, but he just didn't fit with the team. Yeah, I definitely think that happens sometimes in the NFL. You don't get good personnel matches, or sometimes it's just the front office and the coach have differing visions or whatever, but the same coach can go to another team and be incredibly successful, just in a different set of circumstances. Similar to players, some players really blossom when they get to a new organization. Ryan Tannehill would be an example of that currently. You said you wish him good luck in that mess of a team. Yeah, they really need to totally clean house up there in Washington. It shouldn't just be the coach. It should be everybody. GM, VPs, I don't care who you are. Dan Snyder should just get rid of the whole lot of them. Start from scratch. But I thought Rivera was a good fit. So you said you think they should have gotten rid of Cam Newton before they got rid of him. Yeah, it doesn't work that way too much, though, unfortunately. And I do think Cam will be gone. I don't think they'll get him back, but you never know. So there is a redemption out of box number, whatever we're on here. Is this box number 4? I think it is. It's numbered to 99, Deshaun Watson and the Texans. So we have a pair of redemptions waiting on us now. OBJ and the Browns, numbered to 75, a Crusade insert. Speaking of the Redskins, a cross-training relic for Bryce Love. That is numbered to 25 with dual relics. A base airborne, not a prism, won't be numbered. see what's going on here. Ezekiel Elliott and the Cowboys. What do the boys have in store for us? It is a big-time relic for Zeke. Numbered, oddly enough, that's numbered to 25, and that's all you get. It's just a solid white relic. But it's numbered to 25. Go figure. Then this little bad boy here, numbered to 99, is Drew Lock and the Broncos. Ooh, it has a yucky back left corner, though. We haven't been flipping all of these because normally the thinner cards don't have a lot of trauma to their edges and corners, but that one sure did. So probably better start looking at the rest of them a little more closely. This is numbered 250. It is a crusade for Zeke and the boys. I think we're still looking for one autograph in here. One's up there as a redemption. Speaking of, here it is. This is Juwann Winfree. It is numbered to 75, headed to the Denver Broncos. Numbered to 99, it's Deion Jones and the Falcons. A cross-training relic, Gary Jennings Jr. and the Seahawks. Numbered to 199, a base airborne Terry Bradshaw for the Steelers. Mark Ingram is the Ravens, and that is numbered to 49 for Mr. Mark Ingram. Looks like he might have a little imperfection on that upper right-hand corner. I don't think it's anything major, but I think there is a little tiny something going on up there, it looked like. So this is box number 5 of 7 that's coming out right now. This is the last of my rookies and stars, because the rest of it I moved out as full cases before the end of the year. Didn't want to leave a ton of stuff hanging out to carry into the new year, although I did leave a few products in multiples. I did get rid of a lot of it. We still have plenty to keep us busy, and of course with contenders coming out on Friday, well, we'll be very busy. Here is N'Keal Harry again. We saw him earlier for the Patriots. And this time, though, you've got an autograph attached. It is a dress for success. You've got a 3-color relic attached, and it is numbered to 25. Not too bad, Patriots. And the Texans and Deshaun Watson have a numbered card to 35. A Crusade, Odell Beckham Jr. and the Browns. This one numbered to 35. I watched a little bit of the Alabama game today. Not a lot, because I had other stuff I needed to get done. A lot of year-end stuff has to be done. But man, you know, Mac Jones, who is their currently playing quarterback for them, he was originally committed to my Kentucky Wildcats, and even after Alabama went after him for a while, he kept saying, no, he's going to stick with Kentucky. Of course, we know what happened. He ultimately flipped and went to Alabama, but just watching some of the throws he made today, what little bit I did watch the game, I was like, oh, what could have been if that kid didn't leave. James Conner, numbered to 25, Pittsburgh Steelers relic. The Falcons, that's Quadre Allison. He is numbered to 99. DeAndre Hopkins and the Texans, numbered to 25 on a Crusade. Here come the Eagles. We've got cross-training Miles Sanders. Relics numbered to 150. And an autograph for the Steelers with Deontay Johnson. That one numbered to 25. So the Steelers pick up a couple of hits there pretty quickly. The relic and for Connor, I guess it was, and then that autograph. To 99, A.J. Brown, Tennessee Titans. Big Ben Roethlisberger, no, Juju Smith-Schuster. Why did I think I said Big Ben Roethlisberger? I was off of my own world, saw the Steelers logo, just decided it was going to be Big Ben, but it's not. It's Juju to 99. Yeah, I don't know why I decided that was going to be Big Ben. I guess because I'm thinking quarterbacks. I got quarterbacks on the brain. Because I was awfully envious watching Mac Jones today, thinking, oh, he was almost a Kentucky Wildcat. He was committed. He was coming. And then he said, oh, no, too bad. I'm leaving. Numbered to 99, Mark Andrews and the Ravens. And, of course, I don't know if he's going to be all the time. But, as I said, small sample size today that I watched him. He looked pretty good. And I think he's actually been playing pretty well since he got thrust into the end of the job over there at Alabama. So, oh, Richard says we're hitting everybody but him. Charles, you thought Mac Jones looked good too. Yeah, like I said, I was so just like, oh, thinking of what could have been the very first play of the game. I was like, are you kidding me? I mean, he just drills a bomb for the score. Jay Allen says he wants Panthers and Falcons. He does not want any more duplicate teams. Yeah, Charles, I know, of course, Alabama obviously has a recruiting edge over us for sure. The selling point for us here is obviously Kentucky's rebuilding. We're getting better every year, blah, blah, blah. But Mac Jones would have had the keys to the car, whereas he went to Alabama and would have most likely continued to be a backup for a bit longer had they not had the injury late in the season. But we have, I think we've held on to a few guys that Alabama and other schools went after as well. The Lions, that is numbered to 199. And by the way, Clemson and LSU are giving Bama a run for their money on some guys these days. It's not just the Crimson Tide show anymore in recruiting. Terry Godwin for the Carolina Panthers. That ought to make Jay Allen happy. That is numbered to 99. And this is numbered to 99. Saquon Barkley, Giants. The Jets and Sam Darnold, numbered to... See, they flip them around. One time they face outward, one time they face inward. That's numbered to 75. An airborne prism. Every time I think I've got it going one way, it ends up being another. We have a third redemption collecting dust up there in housekeeping. We'll flip them all shortly when we get to the end of the break. That's numbered to 99, Dak Prescott, Dallas Cowboys. And this is a Stellar Rookies Daniel Jones for the Giants. It is a prism, and it is numbered to 50. Now, we may have seen some other Stellar Rookies go by, but if they were not prisms, it would mean they were not numbered, so we wouldn't have necessarily stopped on them. I'm not really sure if we've seen any others tonight go by, but I think we might have. Tyler Boyd, headed to the Cincinnati Bengals to 125 with a relic. stack was just getting tall. I wanted to move it. I don't like it when they get very tall. Numbered to 49, Allen Robinson and the Chicago Bears. Charles, your son went to Michigan, but Alabama handed it to them. Yeah. Did your son play football at Michigan? Or play sports? It didn't have to necessarily be football. We were just talking about football, so you know. All right, we are last box mojo time here on Rookies and Stars. So let's see what we can come up with. See if we can get some fire coming out of here, maybe. I will try my best. Curtis Samuel. Here comes another one for the Carolina Panthers. It is a relic. NFL Authentic is your card set. Don't guess that's numbered. I thought it might be, but apparently it is not. Jared Goff for the Rams, numbered to 99. And a little advertising card. A fourth redemption. Boy, we are racking up the redemptions, aren't we? I had forgotten this product had a tendency towards redemptions. Seattle Seahawks, DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. Dual relics, it is numbered to 199 for Seattle. There's the Bengals with an insert numbered to 99. That was AJ Green. I forgot I said I was going to start flipping them over on the back too. I mean, all these guys have some minor imperfections on the edges and corners. It's pretty standard, unfortunately, these days for us to have that be the case. Josh Jacobs, numbered to 75, a Prism Stellar Rookies insert for the Raiders. Just a little bit left up there. But then, of course, all of our redemptions left to go, so don't forget about those. Numbered to 49, the Eagles and Miles Sanders. Buffalo Bills, Devin Singletary. And Devin's autograph is numbered 250 for Buffalo. Got a few more little cards floating around up here to take a look at, and then we'll flip our redemptions. Somebody's trying to stay up there. That's Byron Murphy. We got him corralled. And a Stellar Rookies, David Montgomery for the Bears. That is numbered to 25, and a Prism as well. All right, so we are going to flip over our redemptions, see what might be on the other side of that. And once we get that handled, we'll go to the Panini website and verify it. By that, I mean we'll check out the team, and we'll also see what, if anything, it is numbered to. I'm just getting myself a little bit organized over here. Get some stuff out of the way. And we're about ready to roll on down the road here. Richard said he had 2 teams and he didn't even get a numbered card. Oh, no. Well, hopefully, you know, maybe somewhere here on these redemptions will be one for you, Richard. So we have DK Metcalf. That is the Seahawks Rookies Longevity Signatures. And once again, we will verify the team at the Panini website and find out what, if anything, it's numbered to. Next up is Gardner Minshew. Wow, that's good. Rookie longevity signatures for the Jags. So, you know, if you've got the Jags, that probably works for you. Deebo Samuel, dress for success. Bringing one home for the 49ers. And the last around is A.J. Brown and the Titans. Rookie longevity signatures, orange. All right, so let's go check them out. Let's see what we can learn about these fun things. What do you say? All right. Let me get us on the right page here, because right now I'm not on the right page. Not me or you on the right page. There we go. Now I think I'm on the right spot. We'll bring you over here with me. So we just have to go down our little drop-down menu here, and then we'll be able to check this out. What did we just... This was Rookies and Stars. I have to think about what we just opened. Isn't that bad? I know, it's terrible. All right, so first we'll go look up the A.J. Brown. His card set is Rookies Longevity Signatures, orange. Oh, well, okay. There, I was going the wrong direction for a minute. Card number 140 should be him. All right, 140, A.J. Brown, Tennessee Titans. It's going to be numbered to 60. Then we have two more rookie longevity signatures, but those are not orange. They're just regular rookie longevity signatures. But since we're in the neighborhood, we're going to go ahead and get them knocked out. Gardner Minshew is card number 160. For the Jags, he is numbered to 65. And then for the Seahawks, we are looking for DK Metcalf at card number 127. And looks like he will be numbered to 75. Well, I wrote that and it looks kind of like a 2, but it's a 7. And then the 49ers and their Deebo Samuel, that card set is Dress for Success. And it's card number 11. And there we see the 49ers as we expected to see, and it will be numbered to 99. All right, that's all labeled up. Now I'm going to bring you back to me, and we're going to do a little recapping. We'll start with the redemptions. Gardner Minshew for the Jags will be numbered to 65. For the Seahawks, DK Metcalf will be numbered to 75. I know that looks kind of like a funky 2, and it also kind of looks like a 9, but it's supposed to be a 7, 75. For the 49ers, Deebo Samuel numbered to 99. For the Titans, A.J. Brown will be numbered to 60. So those were our redemptions. Relics for the Seahawks. Well, I can show you the numbering, I guess. Relics for the Lions. Once again, please keep in mind that most, maybe all of these cards have some minor edge and corner imperfections, as is unfortunately often the case these days. The Eagles with relics. More relics for the Seahawks. Here are the Cowboys and Ezekiel Elliott, numbered to 25 on that one. This is also numbered to 25. Bryce Love for the Redskins. Relics for the Steelers. Another set of dual relics on this one for the Cowboys. It was numbered to 25 as well. Relics for the Patriots and the Ravens and the Colts and Titans. All right, we've got another stack of hits to look at, though, up there, so give me a second to get that situated over here to my right, and then we'll grab hold of this one. Autograph headed to the Buffalo Bills, numbered 250. An NFL Authentic card set relic for Curtis Samuel and the Panthers. The Bengals with a high octane relic for Tyler Boyd. Carolina Panthers, autograph to 99. Pittsburgh Steelers, an autograph to 25. Pittsburgh Steelers with a relic numbered to 25 as well. I didn't realize they were both to 25, but they are. Patriots, autograph and relic to 25. The Denver Broncos to 75. Denver Broncos again, that's to 25. Andy Isabella and the Cardinals, that was numbered to 60. The Bears, dress for success, numbered to 99. The Tennessee Titans, Jarrell Casey, numbered to 25. And we got started with Preston Williams to 99 for the Miami Dolphins. All right, that takes care of rookies and stars. Oh, Richard says he didn't do well out of that half case. I am sorry to hear that, man. I know that is always a bummer. I wish that would never happen, but the reality of it is, yeah, it does sometimes. But I'm sure you got cards of some sort. I know they may not have been numbered or exactly what you wanted, but I'm sure you have cards of some sort in there, because I think every team's gonna have cards coming anyway. All right, so the mini helmets, which we've already done. If you hit one, it'll be out the door and on the way to you no later than a week from today, Wednesday, the 8th of January. They often go sooner, but it would not go later. If you did not hit in that break, your consolation card or cards typically would be held to send with your next package, unless you want it sent sooner by itself in like plain white envelope with a stamp, in which case send me a message on eBay and let me know. I'll take care of it for you. Our paid shipping breaks tonight. That's Rookies and Stars football that we just finished up, and Draft Picks baseball, which is coming up. I expect that both of those breaks should be shipped out to you by Saturday, and maybe sooner, but I would not think it would be later than Saturday unless something unexpected were to happen. And once again, in Rookies and Stars and Prism Draft Picks, if you should find that there is no hit at all for your team, or no card at all for your team, like not even a base card, you would still get consolation card or cards in the mail, and it would ship out with the rest of the break. I don't think that's super likely, but you know, in the off chance that it happens, we're going to cover it. So Jesse, I don't know what you mean, what the deal is with the redemptions. I mean, we verified them, read them off. You know, they ship to the teams just like any other card would. Shipped to the teams. Same thing. I mean, it's considered a hit, obviously. So 8-box half case of 2019 Prism Draft Picks baseball. It's half case break. This is break number 1. This also ended tonight on eBay, Wednesday night, the 1st of January. Team names on the left, winning bidders cross from each on the opposite side. Oh, I forgot to check. We might have one unpaid team in here. So hang on, let me put you back here for a hot second and see if we do still have a team hanging out waiting, which we might. Let's see. Nope, looks like it's gotten paid in the meantime, so we are all good there. Or Jesse, do you mean you've never, or you might be asking me, like, how do you redeem a redemption if you've never had one before? I'm not sure which you're asking me, but if you can clarify that a little bit, I will see if I can answer you better. Meanwhile, give me a second here. I've got to grab our product and also my handy little list of stuff, which I don't know where I have put my handy little list of stuff. Hang on one second, guys. I think I left it in my office. One sec. I do have the case of cards sitting here, but I think I left something else I need. All right, because this product is a collegiate product, which you probably know because it's called Draft Picks. I wanted to get the list next to me because I don't remember where everybody goes, and having that little list will help me on the ones that I forget. So it works like this. They're going to be in their collegiate uniforms, or they could be even an all-star uniform, could be an MLB uniform, could be any number of things. A Team USA, the logos are always airbrushed out on Panini. So these guys being collegiate guys, they will go to the team that they are currently associated with, right? So whatever team drafted them, or if they got drafted and traded, then they would go to the team that they got traded to, etc. So I have a little list over here, which I'm hoping is going to help me look up most of these, at least the ones I don't know. And we'll hope that it covers the vast majority. And if there are some that I don't know that I also don't have written down on my list, then just know that I'm going to look it up before it goes out the door. That's how it's going to work. Truthfully, I forgot I even had this. This is not a product that I used to break a case or two of it, and then I think last year I dropped down to just one case, and honestly this year I didn't think I ordered any of it, but apparently I did. Because I found a half case of it not too awfully long ago, so here we are breaking it. So I just didn't remember doing it, truthfully. And what are we looking for in here? What does it tell us on here? What all are we looking for? Red and black snakeskin parallels, color blast inserts, 5 autographs per box. So that's kind of what we're expecting to find. And let's get rolling. So we see a green parallel right off the bat for Matt Wallner, and I guess green in here is not going to be numbered. Now I'm used to some of this stuff being numbered because, you know, in Topps, green is to 99, but here in this world it's apparently not numbered. But anyway, it was a Prism, it is green, it was Matt Wallner, that's the Twins. There's an All-American Will Wilson insert. I think Will Wilson is the Angels, right guys? Yeah, I think so. And this is the Mojo pattern. That is Nasim Nunez, and it is numbered to 49 for Nasim Nunez. And let's take a look. He is a Marlin. Patrick Bailey. This is a USA Baseball. You know, usually I create a category for USA Baseball, and I neglected to do that tonight. So, if they have a current team, it's going to go to the current team. That is Patrick Bailey. I don't really know if he has a team, so I'll have to look it up before it goes out the door. Because normally all those USA Baseballs would go to that category, but I somehow didn't get it listed. That's a Riley Green Crusade Prism. It's just a base prism. As you saw, it is not numbered. Then we have Josh Young for... Who is Josh Young these days? Josh Young is the Rangers. Bryce. No, there used to be Prism Baseball. We used to have Prism Draft Picks prior to this. They took a break from it, but there was Prism Draft Picks in, I want to say maybe 2014 was the last year of it, and then they took like a year or two off, and then they brought it back again, as they are known to do. There's Ryan Garcia. That's an orange parallel. Doesn't appear to be numbered either. I don't know why I thought it was going to be, because again, I've got the Topps stuff in my head. And this is numbered to 99. Michael Toglia. And I do know he goes somewhere. Rockies, I believe, is where he heads, to 99. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the last year for draft picks was either 2013 or 2014, Bryce, but I think it was 2014 the last time they did Prism draft picks in baseball. But they're always there. You know how it is over there at Panini. They're forever and a day, moving something in, moving something out, and then they bring it back. They set it back and bring it back all the time. So there's an All-American Prism. It is unnumbered. It's for Bobby Witt Jr., who, of course, is the Kansas City Royals. Here's Keone for the Twins. That's unnumbered red. So another orange. Tyler Callahan. Again, we see that's not numbered. Through the first box, I will kind of continue flipping these. But as we go into future boxes, the stuff that we know isn't numbered, I won't continue to flip. Okay, does that make sense? So here comes another Matt Wallner. This goes to the Twins. The Tyler Callahan was the Reds. Matt Wallner as a Prism autograph on a USA Baseball card set. But since I did not list a separate category for USA Baseball this time, he will go to his team instead. A silver Prism, Seth Johnson. And there's a red Prism, Anthony Volpe. Reese Hines, orange. He's another Cincinnati Red. And Volpe is a Yankee. And Seth Johnson, I can't remember offhand. Ethan Small comes up next. Ethan is a Milwaukee Brewer, and that is a snakeskin parallel right there. So how about that? That's the red and black snakeskin parallel, isn't it? I think that's the one that Panini calls, quote-unquote, ultra rare on the top of the box. I think that's it. A silver Prism for Bobby Witt Jr. and the Kansas City Royals. Bryce, you typed in something there about Rangers. What did you type in about Rangers? I don't know which you've got going there. Corbin Carroll, that's a blue parallel, also apparently unnumbered. Corbin Carroll is the Diamondbacks. There's a red, white, and blue, Tyler Callahan. That one is numbered. It is numbered to 99. And Tyler Callahan, once again, is the Cincinnati Reds. And here's Robert Pawson. I'm sure I'm butchering his name. That's nothing new to those of you who know me. You know I butcher as many names as I don't. And I cannot remember where he goes, but I'm sure I have him written down somewhere. The Oakland A's for Robert there. To get a little drink of water, I don't know. The air's been, I think I need a humidifier or something. The air's been so dry in here. But yet the temperature outside's been fairly warm. But definitely I know winter has arrived because I've had 2 nosebleeds this week. So that's always my sign that, yeah, winter is upon us as soon as that starts happening. Thanks to my allergies and asthma, I can count on winter nosebleeds. All right, so as I mentioned before, now that we're getting into a new box, we're not going to flip over all the ones that we know are not going to be numbered. We're just going to look at them and roll right on by them for the most part. Brett Baty, Silver Prism for the Mets. We don't know if a Red Crusade is numbered. Now we do. It isn't. Bobby Witt Jr., of course, is Kansas City Royals. And Logan Davidson autograph, numbered to 75, is next out. And let me make sure that I give you the right info here on Logan Davidson. Oakland A's is the answer. And there was a green Logan Davidson. There's a blue Will Wilson. I think we flipped blue before. Yeah, not numbered. A Bobby Witt Jr. with, I always forget what that pattern name is. It is numbered to 75, though. So lots of Bobby Witt Jr. and the Kansas City Royals showing up so far tonight. Kyron Paris. Ooh, there's another red and black. That can't be ultra rare then, right? Because we've hit 2 of them, right? So anyway, I don't know. It's the Angels. But that looks like the red and black snakeskin to me, and that's what the top of the box said, so I don't know. Ah, nice little Adley Rutschman for Baltimore Orioles. Volpe is the Yankees. Nasim Nunez, we looked up a minute ago, and I've forgotten already who he was. A Bobby Witt Jr. autograph. Nice. To 75. Kansas City Royals. A silver prism for Corbin Carroll. That heads to the Diamondbacks. There's another Matthew Thompson. Here's a Riley Green for the Tigers. Prism unnumbered. Tyler Baum, numbered to 99. And let me see where Tyler goes. Where you go, Tyler? Oakland A's. It seems like every time I don't know one, they go to the A's. That's not true, but that's just how it feels. A C.J. Abrams Crusade Prism unnumbered Padres. Will Wilson Angels. Aaron Schunk. And he is Colorado Rockies, I think. Here comes Josh Wolf. And Josh Wolf, I believe, is the Mets. Let me double check and make sure I'm telling you right. Yeah. Josh Wolf, the Mets autograph. And there we go. That gets that one locked and loaded. Can't believe it's already 2020. Isn't that crazy to think about? I mean, gosh. And last year just flew by. I don't even know where it went. It just... Of course, they always tell you that. The older you get, the... Is it that right? The older you get, the faster the years go by? I think that's what the deal is supposed to be. And that's certainly the case for me anyway. C.J. Abrams, that is the Padres. And that is your color splash insert for the Padres and C.J. Abrams. A silver prism, Seth Johnson, Daniel Espino, another Seth Johnson. Logan Davidson brings us another autograph. We just saw a Logan Davidson a minute ago. You got another one. It's Prism. Oakland A's. C.J. Abrams Green Crusade. Thompson Rutledge. Here's a Riley Green, numbered to 18. That is on a USA. It's cracked ice, too. That is on a USA Baseball card set. But again, since I forgot to list USA Baseball as a separate bidding entity this time, Riley will go to the Tigers, which is, of course, his regular team. So there you go. It's working out well for some of you that I didn't remember to list Team USA, isn't it? A Jackson Rutledge Silver Prism. Seth Johnson, Matt Wallner inserts. We've got points. Yuck. That replaced one of our hits. I'll use random.org at the end of the break to award that. Riley Green, Silver Crusade. Josh Wolf, more Riley Green. That was an Orange Crusade. Numbered to 25. Nice low number, wrong sleeve. Let's try that again. Don't want it having too much room in there. Ryan Garcia, numbered to 25. Ryan goes to the Rangers. green Brett Beatty, a blue Bobby Witt Jr. Alex Manoah here is with the Mojo pattern, so I believe it's going to be numbered to 25. I've got him in the wrong sleeve. What is going on? I think I've gotten my two stacks mixed up over there somehow, unfortunately. All right, so I was wrong. It is numbered to 49. Sorry, for Mojo, to 49. Headed to the Blue Jays with the Manoah. Logan Wyatt, numbered to 99. Is an autograph. Headed to, drum roll, where do you go, Logan Wyatt? Do I know where you go? Yes, to the Giants, San Francisco. Getting Logan Wyatt. Everybody's very quiet tonight now that Jay Allen left. So who all went out last night? I did not. Watched a movie, but I don't think you call that going out, do you? Yeah, we saw the new Star Wars movie, which I'm a big Star Wars fan. And I liked it, but it definitely wasn't as good as some of the others. But I did still like it. One of these days I want to watch that whole Star Wars set from those horrible prequels. All the way through, just like right in a row. Well, not right in a row in the same day, but, you know, right in a row within the same week or two. And that is Dre Jameson with a silver prism. There's Shea Langeliers. He's Atlanta Braves with the blue. Gunnar Henderson is numbered to 75. He's the Orioles. Bryson Stott, numbered to 25. If I had Team USA in here, they would be cleaning up, wouldn't they? That's the Philadelphia Phillies and Bryson Stott. Josh Young again with the silver prism. Ethan Small, an All-American insert. I think it's probably just as well as I didn't, though. That way everybody still gets their hits. This is headed to the Atlanta Braves. You have Braden Schumacher. And it's the orange parallel. I was fully expecting to flip it over and have it be signed. And I was wrong, wasn't I? A 1 of 1. Not too bad. Out of loose boxes from a shared case, right? We're going to hit a Luke Waddell 1 of 1 autograph. Oh, that is nice. And that is headed... Where is that headed? I don't know where that one's headed. I'll have to look him up, too. Anyway... Nice hit there on a 1 of 1. That is Cameron Cannon insert. TJ Sakima, whatever. He's Yankees. Hunter Bishop insert for the Giants. Bo Phillip. And Bo goes to the Atlanta Braves. That's a prism autograph. Josh Young with a silver prism coming through there for the Rangers. Bryson Stott again on an insert. He's, of course, the Phillies. This should be numbered. Ryan Garcia. And it is numbered to 25. And even though I said it a minute ago, I had to look again. It's the Rangers. Cameron Cannon heads to the Red Sox. So some ink on a prism parallel for the Red Sox. Quinn Priester, C.J. Abrams, and Davis Wenzel are all inserts. George Kirby is our next autograph. George Kirby is the Seattle Mariners. And we've got another box in the books. Oh, somebody said Waddell is the Diamondbacks. Is that who we had a minute ago? The one I didn't know about. This guy, Luke Waddell. Okay. You guys said he's the Diamondbacks. Okay. I don't know why I don't have him on my list here somewhere, but do I have him written down anywhere? I'm just looking to see if I've got him. Usually I have them, most of them written down, but I don't have him written down, so, I don't know what the deal is, but at any rate, for the time being, someone says that that Diamondbacks, and I'm sure that's right. I just, for whatever reason, didn't have it on my master list for this product, but I would say that you are probably correct. So either way, that's that nice little one of one. I will be so glad when I have all of these memorized. That's always the hard part after a baseball draft, because there's so many guys in a baseball draft. And my poor memory is not what it used to be. All right. Let's see what we've got here. There was Rutschman, McConnell, Davidson on parallels. Will Holland numbered to 99. And Will Holland is the Twins. Tyler said you thought he was drafted, but he's undrafted. Who are we talking about? The one of one, the guy with the Diamondbacks? Or, because it doesn't necessarily matter even if he wasn't drafted. If he's currently affiliated with a team, signed with a team, that's where it will go. And that can be confirmed, of course, by going to MILB.com, which is where I go look it up. Jackson Rutledge is a silver prism. Andrew Vaughn, White Sox. You know what? That Andrew Vaughn might be numbered. Let's see. Yeah, it is to 75. So get him back on that way. Here is Gunnar Henderson. Gunnar is also to 75. And Gunnar, of course, the Orioles. I think we saw another one of his autographs there a minute ago. A silver prism, J.J. Bleday. There's a Brett Batty. There's another Adley Rutschman Crusade. Spencer Torkelson. Now, that is one I don't know, so that's one I'll have to find out about later. I don't remember that name being in there. Cameron Cannon, a silver prism. A Michael Tolia again. This is numbered to 99. And Zach Thompson from my University of Kentucky Wildcats, baby. And Zach is numbered to 99. And he is Cardinals. I was pretty sure that was right, but then I thought, boy, I better check that. Right as I was getting ready to say it, I'm like, I better check it. Espino again, Michael Bush. This is a green. It's either going to be green prism or green cracked ice. Corey Lee, and it is numbered to 18, so green cracked ice, I think, is safe to say. And Corey Lee goes to the Astros. Here comes Brett again. We've seen lots and lots and lots of Brett inserts. Now you have got his autograph as well for the Mets. I don't think we had seen ink for him earlier. We could have, but I don't think we did. Gina. How's it going, Gina? Did you have... No, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Everything showed up as paid up, so I think we're good. I think we are all good, my friend. Happy New Year, by the way. right. So, Tyler, are you saying you don't think that the Luke Waddell is a Diamondback? Is that what you're sharing with me there? Because honestly, once he typed in Diamondbacks, that does sound right to me. I know I've seen Luke Waddell before. I just couldn't pull the team out of my head. And so I do think that that is correct, what SSC&M breaks typed in there. But I can definitely look it up for you, Tyler. After we finish up the break, I can go to MILB.com and check it out. Hi, Thomas McCoy. Hi, David Bray. David, I do not know what all was in Rookies and Stars. I have no idea. There may have been some numbered things in there I really don't remember. You may have even had an autograph or a relic, but honestly, I don't remember everything that was in there. Because, there's a fair amount of hits in that one, too. Corey Lee, Silver Prism. Matt Cantorino, Parallel. And this is Fletcher, numbered 225. And I don't remember seeing his name either, but he's Cardinal, so there you go. I at least knew I wouldn't remember and wrote him down. So there is that. Bo Phillip. Bo is numbered 299. That is headed to the Braves. A Silver Prism for the Mets again with Beatty. C.J. Abrams. Lodolo goes to the Reds, of course. Here's another Zach Thompson, numbered to 49. It's on the USA Baseball card set, but once again, since I did not create a separate bidding category for that as I normally would, I didn't this time, so it goes to his normal team, which is the St. Louis Cardinals. A C.J. Abrams Crusade Prism. It won't be numbered, though. Shea Langeliers again. Alex Manoah. Here's another Bryson Stott. It's numbered to 25. And Bryson is headed to the Philadelphia Phillies. An All-American Manoah parallels the Blue Jays, of course. There's Stott again. There's John Doxis. And Cameron Cannon, who we've definitely seen before, is the Red Sox. We've got some base that tried to stay up there by itself for some reason. Adley Rutschman, Orioles, green parallel. Andrew Vaughn, blue Crusade parallel for the White Sox. There's a Will Wilson All-American numbered to 75. Will Wilson, of course, is the Angels. And on the backside, it is Lucas Dunn. Lucas Dunn is on a green parallel USA Baseball. I'm looking to see if I wrote him down. I didn't, and I don't remember him off the top of my head. All right, we have got 2 more to go here in this half case. Gina, you said, would I consider doing some Star Wars and graded comic stuff? I tried to get into the Star Wars stuff. I guess it was maybe last year, like the early part of last year. Because I think you or someone else had asked me about some Star Wars stuff, and I like Star Wars. And I tried to pre-order some of that, and I really did not think I would have any problems with Star Wars stuff, right? Like, you would think there'd be plenty of that to go around. But I learned very quickly there is not. And that is another product that is allocated. And because I had no sales history of Star Wars, even though I've got tons of sales history with my distributor and, baseball, basketball, football, multisport, all that other stuff, I didn't specifically have any for Star Wars, so I couldn't get any of the stuff I wanted. So there's Cody Hosey. That's going to be the Dodgers with the Silver Prism. Twins with Cavco. Hines for the Reds, all inserts. Jimmy Lewis numbered to 75. And Jimmy, I'm looking up, is a Dodger. So that's really my problem. Unless something has changed and they want to decide to let me have it, I wouldn't be able to get it. A base silver Prism Crusade for Hunter Bishop. C.J. Abrams is the Padres. Now this should be numbered. A gold Crusade Prism Riley Green, numbered to 10. And of course, Riley Green is the Tigers. And the graded comics that you asked me about, those are all, I think, at DNA, right? Adley Rutschman Green. There's an Ethan Small All-American, a Tyler Callahan Orange, Yordis Valdez. And I got to look that up. I don't know that one off the top of my head. Indians. Here comes J.J. Goss. J.J. is numbered to 99. He is headed to the Tampa Bay Rays. Red, white, and blue parallel for Tampa Bay. An All-American Wallner. There's Bryson Stott again on a blue. This should be numbered for Corey Lee. It is red, white, and blue, numbered to 99. Followed by a Corey Lee autograph, which I think we've already seen one of. I think that's going to make a bookend of Corey Lee for you. But this one's numbered to 30, so that might be a little better, is the Astros. There's Brett again for the Mets on an All-American insert. Langoliers again. Mojo pattern is to 49. Cameron Meisner. And Cameron Meisner is the Marlins. Josh Young, we've seen, well, just tons of him today. He is numbered to 99. I don't remember if the others were inserts or autographs, maybe some of both, but he is the Texas Rangers. We've got one box left, so we are definitely looking at a little last box mojo here to see what we can come up with. Yeah, I have thought about, Gina, doing some of that kind of stuff like you're talking about, the graded comics, and, you know, they have like the Funko Pop. There's a lot of different boxes and things like that you can get to do breaks with. I have considered some of that, but I tell you the truth, I usually have about more than I can keep up with anyway, with basketball and football and baseball. I mean, there's so many releases that come out on any given week. It is a lot of money that gets tied up every week when those new releases come out, and then of course it often takes a few weeks to break through it all. So adding something else to the mix would be expensive, doable, but expensive in the sense that I would probably have to carry it for a few weeks before it would be finished. But more importantly, it's just a time issue. It's really hard to find enough time to do it. The breaking is the easy part. The sorting and the shipping takes much longer for anything. Zach Watson, Orioles. And who is this? Couldn't even tell from upside down. Oh, Fletcher. Langoliers again. Isaiah Campbell, numbered to 99. Isaiah is the Mariners. Another J.J. Goss. That was a silver prism. So that was Kendall Williams. A blue prism. A C.J. Abrams for the Padres. Mojo pattern, numbered to 49. Brennan Malone is numbered to 99. Brennan is the Diamondbacks, who end up having a nice little break with that 1 of 1, which I will double check and verify for whoever was asking me about that earlier. I'll do that tonight after we recap and before I sign off, so I can get that confirmed for Someone was asking me about that. There's Matthew Thompson. There's a Hosey, a Schumacher, all of those inserts unnumbered. Here's Aaron Schunk. That goes to the Colorado Rockies. It looks like it should be numbered, but there's no number on it. So there you go. Live and learn. All-American Will Wilson, another Corbin Carroll insert. Here's J.J. Goss again. This one is numbered to 99 with the red, white, and blue parallel. Once again, he's the Tampa Bay Rays. And numbered to 25, we're going to see Corey Lee a lot today. So I hope Corey Lee ends up being really good because, you know what? If you have the Astros, you got a bunch of him. Just tonight. There's Schunk again, Andrew Vaughn again. This Manoah may be numbered. Yeah, the 75 for the Blue Jays. And another Josh Young autograph. That is numbered to 99. And there we go. We do have some points to give away before we recap. So if you give me a second here, I am going to get that together. We're going to use random.org to award these points. And it works the same way every time. When I have 9 or fewer items in a list, I do random 3 times. First 2 don't count. Only the third random determines where it goes. When we have 10 or more, as we will tonight, I do random 1 single time. Whoever ends up in that number 1 bidding position after, or in that number 1 position after we randomize, will get the 150 points. Now, after we use random.org to give out these 150 points, then we're going to go through and recap our hits. After we recap our hits, I will go back up there and check out for Tyler Sermon here, who's having a question about a player, whether or not he's the Diamondbacks. So we'll check that out for him after we get all of this other stuff done. And then after all of that, we will take another look at your shipping dates and all that fun stuff, okay? So all that coming up here in the next few minutes. All right, so scrolling through there so everybody can see all of our teams are in there. Good luck, everybody. And it comes up to the Diamondbacks, speak of the devil. So the Arizona Diamondbacks are getting the 150 Panini Rewards Points card. So we're going to go ahead and recap all of this. Yeah, Tyler, I mean, again, it doesn't, thank you for sending the link, but it doesn't, you know, to me, it doesn't matter whether or not he was drafted. What matters is if he is with a current team or not. And we'll be able to look that up here on the screen using MILB.com, which is, of course, the official website for minor league baseball. So Riley Green, numbered to 10. I'm recapping that one just because it is so low numbered to 10 for the Detroit Tigers. The rest of our autographs here. Bo Phillip. Here is that nice little 1/1 Luke Waddell. We believe he's a Diamondback, but we'll go through and check that one out after the break because that's the one that there's a question about. Bryson Stott, I believe he's the Phillies. There's Logan Wyatt, followed by Ryan Garcia. Riley Green again. Once again, these guys go to their current teams. Logan Davidson, Josh Wolf, Tyler Baum, and all their teams, of course, would have been announced when we were going through it the first time. Bobby Witt Jr., Kyron Paris, Logan Davidson, Robert Pawson, Ethan Small, Matt Wallner, Michael Tolia, Patrick Bailey. The Diamondbacks got the 150 habit of flipping things over. Got the 150 rewards points using random.org. There's Josh Young. We hit him in here, I think, a couple of times. Corey Lee, Aaron Shunk, Brennan Malone, Isaiah Campbell. There's the other Josh Young. This is a low-numbered Corey Lee to 30. Of course, we've hit him more than once in here tonight, too. J.J. Goss, Yordis Valdez, Jimmy Lewis, Lucas Dunn, Cameron Cannon, Bryson Stott. We do still have another little stack here to go, though. Zach Thompson, Bo Phillip, Brett Batty, Zach Thompson, Spencer Torkelson, Gunnar Henderson, Will Holland, George Kirby, and Cameron Cannon. All right, so I tell you what, since it'll take me a minute to get all that MILB stuff up for Tyler, so let's just real quickly here, we're gonna hit the high spot of the spreadsheet, shipping dates and stuff, so if someone else wants to run off and you don't care about waiting to see the outcome of the Waddell, you won't have to. We'll hit your high spots first. So the helmets, if you hit one, will be out the door and on the way no later than Wednesday, the 8th of January, which is a week from today. It might go sooner. It won't go later. If you got skunked in the mini helmet break and your team was not one of the teams pulled, your consolation card or cards typically would be held to ship with your next package since it is a free shipping break. If, however, you would like to have it sent sooner, you can just hit me up on eBay, send me a message and let me know, and I'll get it taken care of for you. Rookies and Stars and Prism draft picks, those are our paid shipping breaks tonight. I anticipate that both of those breaks should be on the way to you approximately Saturday, as some may go sooner, and if I can get it out there sooner, of course, I gladly will do so. Taking a quick look at what's coming up in the days ahead. So tomorrow night we're going to do Leaf Best of Football. Please note there is a separate bidding category for any redemption, which in this case would be for signed memorabilia, a sealed pack of cards, or a sealed box of cards. Of course, no guarantee that we would hit one. And a case of Bowman's Best Baseball. On Friday night, we're going to start at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. It is new release day for both Contenders Basketball and Contenders Football. Basketball will break by the half case. They are loose boxes from a shared case. Football, we're going to break the full case, but Veteran Base does not ship in that particular break. On Saturday night, Bowman's Best Baseball by the full case. Sunday night will be an off night. Monday night we'll do a full case of Optic Football. Now, let me bring you back here for a second, and then Tyler, I'm going to get the page up here for minor league baseball, and I will then we'll look up your guy and just have it up there on the screen for you. I do think the Diamondbacks is correct that someone mentioned earlier. That sounds correct to me, but since you have a question about it, we're going to simply go ahead and look it up. That'll be the easiest way to do it. Now let's see if I can, let me see if this will work or not. If I'm going to have to add a screen or not. I don't know if I am or not. We're about to find out. All right, all right, let's see if I can if I switch over, if this is going to bring you to my screen that I see. Yeah, okay, cool. I don't usually have to add pages, so I was just going to make sure. All right, so let's go over here and check it out. Luke W. A. D. D. E. L. L. Yeah, doesn't come up, does he? Not on minor league baseball anyway. Not that I'm seeing, unless I spelled something wrong in there, which I could have, I guess. So, is that my player search? No, that's a login. All right, that isn't going to work. So let's go to round 2 here. And we're going to do it like this. and see if it'll just bring it up for me that way, the link that I need, unless I spelled it wrong again. MLB.com. So is that where I want to be? Probably. It says draft 2019 round 32 Arizona Diamondbacks. So there you go. So he's, there you go, drafted in round 32, 2019. Arizona Diamondbacks is Luke Waddell. So that would appear to be correct. The information that we had before, I'm not sure what you're seeing that is different than that. But that is, looks like here's another article that's talking about it. We'll just make sure it says the same thing. Oh, come on now. We gotta wait for it to load. It's so slow tonight. But of course we're done with everything else. So yeah, see, there we go. Once again, drafted by the Diamondbacks, drafted in the 32nd round of the MLB draft. So he's definitely drafted. So Tyler, I'm not sure where we had some confusion, but for sure, that's the deal. He is, there's what I wanted, MILB.com. So I must have been spelling something wrong a while ago, because there's where I wanted to find him, and there he is. All right, so there we go, guys. He was drafted by the Diamondbacks, as someone mentioned earlier, which sounded right and was right, so we should be all good to go. All right, thanks, everyone. I appreciate you being here tonight on this New Year's Day, the first day of 2020. I hope you have a great rest of your night, and I'll be back at it tomorrow night, so if I don't see you then, hopefully I will see you again soon. Thanks so much, and bye now.